Hey! So, happy Wednesday Day. I'm kind of excited right now because I just spent like 20 minutes walking around this house, which is not mine, trying to figure out where I could go that doesn't make me have like the raccoon things that I've had in the last two videos that I made in this house, and I think things are good. I mean, might be a little brighter than usual, but at least I don't look like I haven't slept in a really long time. Anyway, that's not important. What is important is this week's topic, which is Proposition 8. And there are a lot of things you can talk about Prop 8, but I thought that I would just kind of talk about my experiences. So, on election night, I was really excited. I wanted Obama to win. There had been a lot leading up to this election, and I was super excited. I was also worried about Prop 8, but I thought that things would be okay. I had seen the commercials about Prop 8 and how, there would be gayness taught in our schools and such, but I wasn't all that worried about it. I didn't do any sort of activism leading up to Prop 8. The morning of Election Day, before I had actually voted, I was going to school. I was driving out of the place that I live, which is definitely a place you wouldn't expect to see anti-Prop 8 people standing, and there were like three probably queer people with signs against 8 standing outside within like a legal distance of the polling place right near my house, and that was really exciting to me, and it, kind of put me in high spirits. And so I went through the day. I voted no on 8, yes on Obama, and was kind of excited about the idea that Obama could be president. And as the votes started coming in, I got more and more excited, and finally they called it, and Obama had won. Hooray! And then I was elated for about 5 minutes before I started seeing the projections for Proposition 8, and I got really sad, and basically felt like crying for the rest of the night. So while most people were out in the city celebrating, I was depressed. I think more than not being able to get married, I'm sad about Prop 8 because it just shows how much further the queer community has to go, or rather it shows how many people don't understand the queer community or just hate us, and that is sad. And I think that that goes for gay, lesbian, bisexual, transsexual, genderqueer, everyone. We're all in the same boat with this, regardless of whether or not we can legally marry in our specific states. If we change our gender marker or not, doesn't really take the hate away. You're still hated even if you can legally do something or not. So yeah, it's not so much about the law for me as it is about the public attitude, especially, it wasn't even the whole U.S., it was just California. I really wasn't expecting it. Another thing that I wasn't expecting is the whole color war thing. Oh, phone's ringing. I'll be back. Okay. So anyway, sorry, I had to go answer the phone, and the person just hung up on me, so it wasn't even worth it. But, yeah, the whole color war thing kind of took me by surprise. Maybe it shouldn't have, but it did. All of a sudden, I start hearing things on the news, and I start hearing people talking in blogs and vlogs about how it's the black vote that passed Prop 8. And I can see the point there, but the amount of hostility and the attitude around how black people shouldn't have gone to the polls because obviously they're ignorant really got to me. I felt how do I put this? I felt pulled in two different directions. I felt cast into different groups, as if the black vote is not the gay vote, as if the gay community and the black community are two separate communities, which is true and not true. There are a lot of black queers, me being one of them, and it saddened me that I felt like the queer community was turning against the community, whether or not that was true. However, I went to a Prop 8 rally in San Francisco, the one that happened like where everybody in different states across the country, and I think different countries as well, were having rallies at the same time. I went to that, and it was really nice. For one, I saw queer people of color there representing for us, which is nice because of all that hatred that I had been feeling. And also, a lot of the speakers brought up the issue, which was nice. It was not sugar-coated. They said, listen, don't turn against black people, don't turn against Mormons, don't turn against religious people. That's not fair, because not everybody from a group is represented when you say that. You can't say that the black vote is what helped pass Proposition 8. It was really just the vote of the people, some of which happened to be black. So, yeah, that was that. And let me just say that the Prop 8 rally was pretty amazing. I stayed there the whole time. I took some pictures, which, if I can get them off my phone, will go right here. And, either I just showed you those photos, or I didn't. But yeah, I guess that's what I have to say about Prop 8. I don't know if there's too much to say about it. I'm against Prop 8. I'd like to get married someday, and I'm queer, so I need that repealed in order to get it, to get married. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And sorry if this is a disheveled video. I have 21 pages to write by Thursday at 2, and it's stressing me out quite a bit. So if anybody knows anything about the feminist movement, specifically, I'm trying to look up people who are against the butch-femme dynamic in the feminist movement, people who thought that that was mimicking heterosexuality. I know that that was in the feminist movement. I just don't know where to look. So if you guys could help me out there, that would be great. Comment below. That would save me a lot of time. Anyway, have a nice one, guys.